Okay, gang, how things going? We open in 10 minutes.
Fine, Bob. We're all ready. Everything's done.
Everything? The potatoes, gravy, salads, plenty of ice, plenty of change. You got paper goods? Hey, Jimmy, we got enough chicken?
Everything's okay.
Hey, that's great. You can all take a break till opening. We're going to have a busy day today. Everyone's getting ready for the holiday tomorrow.
Gosh, Joanne, I've just got to say this. I'm sure glad to see you in a better mood lately. What's happened? You didn't act like this last week.
No, Sue, I sure didn't. Guess I've wised up. I had a talk with our manager a few days ago, and he really made sense about a lot of things.
What do you mean he made sense? What do you talk about?
Yeah, Miss Personality. What'd you talk about?
Would you believe my attitude and the way I act?
Your attitude and the way you act. That's a laugh. I thought for a minute you were going to tell me he chewed you out because you forgot to suggest a sale or something like that. But your attitude, wow.
Don't laugh, Sue. I'm serious. He said my attitude about my job, the people I work with, and the customers we serve means a lot to the store.
I couldn't help overhearing what Joanne said. I think our little talk really worked. She's a different gal lately. You know, when I first came to this store, I could tell right off that Joanne was a good worker. She could really get the orders out, and she stayed busy all the time. She'd do anything you'd ask her to do, but a lot of times she would let other things bother her. Like she came in late for work 3 days in a row, all in a rush, upset, and it showed. She groused at Sue because she was busy and couldn't bust the tables. She jumped all over Jimmy when she had to wait a minute or two for him to rack the crispy and get it into the display unit. And she didn't even thank a couple customers after that man kept asking her questions about the different menu items and held up to a long line of customers, just when we were the busiest. She kept everybody upset. Jimmy was so mad, he came yelling to me asking, "Who does Joanne think she is, the boss?" I could see it happening. The way she acted was really bothering the rest of the crew. And if it kept up, I could see it would hurt our store's business, especially if she kept on treating the customers like she did that man. So I said to myself, "Bob, you got to do something about it, and fast." That's why I had a little talk with her. "Joanne," I said, "let me ask you a question. Do you like working as a customer service worker?" "Sure," she said, and she seemed surprised that I asked her. So we talked about her job and the way she did it. "Joanne," I said, "I understand when you have problems sometimes. We all have problems. But you've got to do your best not to let those problems affect your job performance. Like for the last 3 days, you've been coming in late for work. And one day you forgot to punch in. You remember when you were hired, you read a list of rules about conduct? Maybe you should read them again, because the way you've been acting lately has not only affected your performance, but also the other employees. And you should smile more. You'd be surprised. If you smile and really mean it, pretty soon things don't seem too bad after all. And another thing you have to remember is that the people you work with may not be feeling too great either. But if you smile and talk to them the way you'd like to be talked to, they'll start smiling, and things will be a lot more pleasant. And help each other. All of us are here to sell good chicken and keep the store clean and the customers happy. It's all part of working for Kentucky Fried Chicken. So jump in and help the others. After all, what we're doing is trying to please our customers. If the other workers see you smiling and helping, they'll do the same. And when the whole store has that attitude, it'll show to our customers. When they come, they'll know in a minute this is a good store, 'cause people who have a good attitude radiate enthusiasm for whatever they do. They try harder to do a better job. They know their jobs, and they do them well. And they know how to organize their time and energy to do a good job all the time. You see, Joanne, your attitude is really your personality in action. It tells Sue and Jimmy, the customers, and me, how you're feeling and what you're thinking. In our store, we want the customers to see us at our best. Friendly, courteous, and helpful. So, Joanne, I said, if you do all that, it'll help you. It'll help everyone you work with. And it'll help our store's business. And you know what? She changed. Now everything's great.
Come on, Joanne, tell the truth. Did Bob really get on your case?
No, Sue, like I said, he made sense. He told me about the things I can do, we can all do to help the store. Like coming to work on time, in a clean uniform each day, with our name badges on, and our hair clean and combed, so we look good to the customers. And by showing a good attitude about the place we work, by keeping it clean and never letting the customers see the lobby or dining area messed up.
Yeah, I know what you mean. We can show a good attitude by being polite to the customers and trying hard to see that they get exactly what they want.
Right. That's another way to show good attitude about our jobs.
You know, I don't get to talk to the customers much, but they know all about my good attitude because I've been cooking the best chicken they've ever tasted. Now that you two have finally caught on, let's get going because it's time to open.
You know, your attitude about your job and your customers is important. When it's positive, our customers know we appreciate their business. I'm proud of my employees. They work hard, and the whole store has a good feeling. The customers feel it, too. Now, when they come into the store, the customers know they can expect the best smile, the best service, the best product, and the cleanest restaurant in town. Now, go to your study guide for the next step in your training.